Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Supreme War Ultimate with yours truly, Bundeswehr Bob, Ben, Magnus, Mordred, Viking, and Roach. Say hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm playing as Germany. Mordred is the Netherlands. Ben is Poland. Roach is Romania. And we are trying to figure out, or we did figure out, how Ben was able to give me rocks in exchange for a bunch of expensive military.
Exchange for a gun. Exchange for a gun. Rock in exchange for a gun.
I'll sell you this island for some last beads.
To be fair, it was very much like, you know, the Germans did come over. It was just like, hey, Polish, you know that stack of rocks you got over there? I'll trade you all these guns for those rocks.
Yeah. And I was just like, okay.
So all the military units I sold you are in my country now.
Oh, they're still over there? How do I get them?
You select them and move them.
Oh, I see all these little Polish flags.
Yep, those are yours now.
So I click and drag and say, everybody go to Warszawa.
Oh,
Well,
come
your
on,
aircraft
nation. What's the domestic approval rating?
I'll move. Hey, anti-aircraft guns. I bet I could use those.
32%? Fuck you guys.
I would very much strongly recommend trying to set up, well, I don't know what your military budget situation looks like, but like the missile cruisers I just sold you, which, did I sell you those? No, I didn't, did I? I thought it was part of the detail. That's okay. I'll just give them to you.
All right, so all those units that you sold me are actively deployed.
Here we go. Have some Braunschweig class cruisers.
I would love to have your Braunschweigs.
Of course, the question that I have to ask myself is, nope, you have 31 missiles available, and they're all air launch missiles. Okay.
So you mean the ship is useless?
The ship is essentially just got that little tiny cannon on the front. That's all they got.
I just realised the Dutch don't do tanks. We have no tanks available.
Well, I mean, your country's basically a swamp. Why?
That's true. I have excellent infantry. Like, my special forces are amazing, but that's about all I have going for me, plus the navy.
Dutch special forces are on the move.
Let's select all these ships and move them to Poland.
So what I can do is I'm producing, you know, anti-ship missiles right now, like en masse. So I can just give you some of those later to put on those cruisers.
Anti-ship missiles? Are you trying to say something against the Dutch here? Like, the only thing we have are ships.
I must say, do you have ships?
Mordred, I could squash you in an afternoon.
I know. Please don't hurt me.
Well, I'm sure part of it is you know, Bob's military strength, and part of it, Bob knows what he's doing.
Yes.
I do have a better indication of what's going on now that I've played a number of, you know, games in it and such.
All right, so all these ships are moving over here. That's a port, right? It's got a little anchor on it, so I'm going with yes. All right, planes. Select all these active planes. What does a check mark mean? I don't know.
Check mark?
All right, you're going there. Land units. I feel like there should be a way to select all of these at once. I'm just going to move them to a small city near Kaliningrad. All right, everybody should be on the move now. Oh, okay. We're just moving slow. Gotcha. Well,
yeah, we're on normal speed right now. Which, if anybody does want to speed it up, everyone has control over the speed. I do think, but I think for you know, specifically you, Ben, and Mordred, you know, proceeding at a slower pace would be advised.
All right,
Yeah,
the helicopters are helicoptering. So we're building a power plant. We're building a synth doodle. Okay, so when I click on units, some of them have check marks next to their names and some don't. What's that?
Check marks.
There's a green. So like I click on my.
Oh, you're so right in the middle of it, next to the selection arrow thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is actually a missile icon.
Oh,
so when
you capacity.
Yeah, so when you hover over it,
what was that?
tensions are higher because people in the world are dicks. Uh-oh. Russia declared war on Poland.
Seriously?
Oh, no. I condemn that. Oops. No.
Can we pause? Can we pause? My German ships haven't even made it here yet.
Oh, that's impressive. I've never seen Poland come under fire that quickly before.
Negotiate. Putin, what do you want?
What do you want? He wants your country, is what he wants.
How do we condemn?
Huh?
I'm trying to remember how you condemn someone.
All right, so when the well, first off, I'm going to declare war on them too, because mutual defense is invoked. So what happens is on the right-hand side, you have all your notification windows.
Yeah.
So with the war declaration that came up, what you want to do is just click on the thing itself, and then no, you can't. You can't do it anymore.
Is there a way to ask him what he wants?
That's not really how it works. I mean, it's not like an EU4 peace screen. I
offer you peace.
Poland is begging for its life right now.
Yes. Okay, so military is. Oh God, I don't know how to do this. Is there a way to turn it on auto so at least the AI is like, okay, I know how to. We should be doing something.
I'm still impressed that I haven't heard from Roach, so I'm wondering if he's just been laughing his ass off on mute for a while.
I've been thinking things. Yes, but if you go to your defense tab, which is the one with the shield with the play button on it, click that. Go to your minister button, which is the top one with the bust on it. Go to that, and then you can see down at the bottom there's locks and initiative. If you click initiative, you can bring up the initiative of your individual forces.
Full. Is he going to deploy them himself?
Yep. If you put it on full, they'll do everything themselves.
Okay. I trust you, Mr. Bad Haircut, to do this for me. Okay, we can unpause now. Because my minister is doing everything. Oh, but we've been playing for like 30 minutes! We've only passed 5 weeks of
I just
game
want to
time.
remind everybody that this is on low volatility.
Oh, man. Of course it was going to be me.
Well, you're Poland. I mean, you're like right there on like you were once a Soviet state, and Putin wants to get the band back together.
Usually he goes through other countries first.
Yeah, I thought he would attack someone else first.
It's okay, Ben. Germany's got your back here.
Good.
I'm sending over some of my air units, and I'm sending my subs are already on patrol here. So, and I'm also deploying my ships.
I'm hearing. Oh, there's explosions.
Your naval things are getting hit by missiles from their naval base.
Oh, there they go.
Of course.
Oh, planes.
Don't forget that they have Kaliningrad there.
Yeah, I know. The missiles are coming out of it, and they're hitting things, and they're blowing up, and I don't know what's going on. And my planes are flying around. It's crazy.
Okay, maybe we'll set this to slow.
There's MiGs, and there's F-16s, and big missiles, and there's explosions. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's two. Oh, the plane's flying backwards.
Oh, this poor little patrol boat's just trying to run away as fast as it can.
Right.
How do I
Germany
tell if like
Russia support?
Your aircraft is actually are actually shooting down the missiles. They shot down a couple before they could hit anything, so that's good at least. But now the Russian Navy is actually coming out of Kaliningrad.
Oh, well, I've got some submarines that are on the way over there, so don't you worry.
Well,
Poland.
Well, I think the issue with that is that the ones you sold to me, they're already on the move. Haven't even gotten here yet.
Yes.
End of hostilities rejected. Diplomatic offer rejected. We are under attack.
Is there any way of automating the trade offers that keep coming in? Hello?
Oh, your Navy has just engaged the Russian Navy.
Yeah, my patrol boat. I see he's... Oh, there's a Russian plane. Oh, there he goes. He's dead.
Here come Eurofighters from Germany.
Oh, Germany! Oh, shit! That boat just disappeared.
Get that, Rusky!
Oh, man. Oh man, only 5 weeks into the game and Magnus strikes.
Things are okay. Their only ability to project onto you is from Kaliningrad. So if we can effectively
eliminate
them, what's that?
If we can at least hem them in.
If we can make sure they don't get any further support into Kaliningrad, so like by deploying our navy into the Baltic, we can ensure that they won't be able to reinforce there, and then we could crush it.
So does it take time for units to mobilize?
Well, they deploy immediately. Once you decide to deploy a unit, they will deploy immediately from wherever it is that they are stationed. And so there are three types of reserve facilities. A barracks is where all your land units reside. Air base, not airfield, but air base is where all your air units will be, and then a seaport will be where all of your naval units come from. I think you can also actually reserve in a sea pier. No. Seaport is the only place you can reserve from.
Well, I just put everything on auto, and he seems to he's my auto dude has done some things.
Well, he set up aircraft patrols, and he's starting to send out naval patrols. But your land units, you still kind of have to.
I have to do them because I see them all around the map, but they're not doing anything. So do I manually control them?
I mean, you can. I would say gather up a couple of forces from Warsaw and a couple of other local areas, and hit the eastern part of Kaliningrad. Like you see those three towns that are just kind of by themselves. If you can go through the forest and take those, that decreases what they control, and it'll maybe bring out their forces from the. That's a Russian cruiser.
Bob, I got a shooter doodle, a torpedo guy. U-31, I believe in you.
I got tactical tornadoes in the air. I'm coming, Ben. I'm coming.
Save me, Bob. Unit lost. What did I lose?
You lost one of your patrol boats.
F-260 Braunschweig destroyed. I guess that was the Braunschweig, the doodle.
Yeah, it was one. Yeah, it was
that's right.
Boat.
Run, you rusky bastard.
I'm taking land. No. Oh no! I shouldn't have done that. They're coming out.
Yeah, there's a lot of Russian hardware that's going to be descending on you here in a second.
That's going to hurt. Oh, they're just exploding out of there. Oh my god. Oh, there's so many of them. How do I do this? What am I doing? Oh my god, guys. I'm going to die. Where's everybody?
So if I send Poland an alliance, would I enter this war?
No, you'd have to declare
it. Send me an alliance. Send me an alliance. I don't even know what this is. What are you? You're a leopard.
Those are T-80s coming out of the...
They are T-80s. They only have T-72s.
Oh.
I mean, you have German Air Force coming over to aid you, so...
I don't even know what any of these models are. Oh, God. That's mobile infantry. Right, that's a leopard.
You said who an offer? The Russians? Like, what do you what?
Yeah, I'm allied with Russia now.
What do you want?
An alliance.
You want to trade with me? Who is this? Slovenia. Military goods. I can't give you military goods.
Hey, you just took a town.
Except
you took a town.
Ah.
Yeah, you got that one with an airbase on it. So
yeah,
good for you.
Specifically. Oh, they're looking at me, but they're looking at me now, guys.
Is that a Katusha in your attack force?
It could be. I don't know what I have.
Never fear.
What is that? What is the helicopter doing? I feel like I'm losing a lot of units, but I don't know. Yeah, come at me, Ruskies!
I'm going to divert your aircraft patrol bomb to...
Yeah, I was just doing that.
To over where the bone fields are.
Where that's starting to happen.
Oh my god. I don't know what any of this means.
I support the Dutch war on the Russians.
Huzzah.
You Dutch bastards, get over here quickly!
As soon as I work out how, I will.
Attack!
Dutch Prime Minister is like, how do we fight?
I literally just clicked and dragged like all the military units in Poland and was like, okay, go here.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have only sent them, like, air, whatever. You're fine.
I've lost 14 units.
You're sure that you have all of your branches on full autonomy?
Naval full. Air full. Units will actively reserve and deploy. Full, yeah.
And land full as well?
Yeah. This is such a clusterfuck. How are you ever supposed to understand what's going on in here?
Hey, you get used to it.
All I see is just all these really these like crazy models all over the place. I don't understand the slightest bit of what's going on.
I can tell what's going on. You're currently stalled out a couple kilometers from Kaliningrad because the Russians have a large amount of artillery support in the actual city itself, which is forcing you to take damage, and they're presenting a line of battle at that area. So you're currently taking damage while you're also fighting their frontline units, which is the only reason you're currently stalled out. But as more of your forces come into play, they're slowly being pushed back. Also, their air force is trying to keep you at bay, but because Bob keeps coming in there with these wall of German typhoons and shit, they keep getting pushed back and have to go back for resupplies. So that's what's currently going on.
Supplies, I think?
Yeah. A lot of your forces are actually pulling back to, like, the nearest Polish town to get resupplies, things like that. I mean, I'm right, Bob? Like, after a while, you kind of understand what all this means.
So can I use
It's very... Yes, you can use Polish air bases because you have full transit rights through their territory. It does very much feel like a clusterfuck at first, just because you just don't know what is happening. You don't have a lot of context for a lot of the mechanics and stuff. But you do eventually, start to decipher what's going on. It was very much like, playing Hearts of Iron 3 for the first time, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with the OOB. It's the same sort of just learning process.
I think I'm actually making progress.
The Russian Navy just started pushing out.
Yeah, also, Ben, you were able to push back the counterattack on that town you took.
That one I did myself.
Yeah, you did it.
I did that.
I mean, it was only a light Vodnik, but I mean, you still pushed it back.
Okay, well, don't take this from me. Something I did on purpose by myself.
Though your main line of battle has been breached center line by a collection of T-80s.
I got shit coming in. I got T-62s moving up.
Those T-80s aren't going to be going much further.
Yep, they just got cut off.
There's just too much shit in the way.
Infantry, go take that other town. I feel like if we could eliminate Königsberg here, we'll be okay. Yeah, we're on your pansy!
Huh? What'd you say?
One of the Russian tanks started driving in the wrong direction, and I was like, victory! You're cut off! Who's Polish now?
You are, man. You are.
What? What does that even mean? What does that mean? Who's Polish?
Oh, here comes the German Navy with actual missiles on their boats.
It's literally a line of missiles coming in.
The actual stock German Navy.
You see, Paul, this is what you get when you spend money.
Oh my god. You can have all the uranium, Bob. It's yours. Oh my god. Oh. Hey, go over there and take the things.
Oh no, we lost a German submarine crew.
Oh man. Oh, this is a clusterfuck. All right, push my Polish noodles. Yes. Excuse me.
You're right on the Kaliningrad airbase.
I told my people to push up because I really want to get rid of the Russian Air Force right here, so that they have to deploy from across other sovereign nations. I think we're actually hitting their artillery directly now.
Attacking your life points directly.
And that cut-off T-80 is still fighting.
Yeah, but nothing's really fighting them.
We've sank a Russian carrier.
Oh, nice.
The Russians have carriers?
One.
Are we talking about that carrier of shame?
Never
I don't know
found
what it
Dutch
was
Air Forces
specifically.
here.
It was in Kaliningrad. It's not there anymore
You
now.
just took out that cut-off T-80.
Oh, there's Dutch aircraft in the air.
How do you tell if it's... Oh, yeah, it's got the Dutch flag. There we go.
That's how
It
you
looks
tell.
like an F-16.
Oh, shit. Is that a missile?
All right, our crews are providing fire support now from offshore. Our subs are just torpedoing anything that's coming out of the port.
It's a great joint German-Polish operation.
And the Dutch.
Dutch.
Well, I mean, the actual fighting of Kaliningrad was more German.
The airport fell.
My troops are having a party on the Polish border right now.
All right, the airport fell.
Well, at least they won't be able to resupply anywhere nearby now, so that's good. Well, I'm going to send my submarines to start patrolling up towards St. Petersburg because they might send reinforcements in their navy out of there.
Oh my god, this is intense. So far, my understanding of combat is click, drag, and then tell them to attack.
That's how we all started.
Yeah.
Oh, we're actually not doing half bad. We're really hitting the... Okay, I'm starting to
You
understand
outnumber
the-
them 7-1. Like,
You shut up and don't take this away from me.
just back it out.
I don't see Romanians on the battlefront.
That's true.
I'm not in the war.
Romania's not in the war right now.
But, like, we're actually doing damage to their units. Ha! And we cleaned up some border.
So, just a tip on supply, Ben.
Yes.
So for your Navy specifically, I'm going to speak about your Navy. Your Navy will be supplied as long as it's in friendly water. It will always have supply. Once it leaves that, it'll start eating up supply. And supply consists of two major things for military units, which is fuel and bullets. Once you're out of fuel, you can't move. Once you're out of bullets, you can't shoot. So, like, my ships right now are technically inside German territory, which is the orange border, right there outside Kaliningrad. So they're always supplied.
Okay.
Which
So
you're technically supplied inside German territory too, because we have full transit rights.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask. Does my territory count as full supply for you?
Yes.
Cool.
Friendly territory will always be supplied.
Once Kaliningrad is taken, you can use that as a supply base for German patrols in the Baltic.
Oh yeah! Look at that! Look at right out of coming out of St. Petersburg. You see that long line of merchant marine.
Out of St.
Yeah.
Oh, you can sink all those.
Yep, they're about to get fucked proper.
Are those
technical term?
Are those all ground units in transit?
They are.
Oh, how do I send my submarines up there? I already got submarines in the area.
Dutch land forces have arrived.
All right.
The Dutch have arrived just in time for the victory.
Well,
Right.
the Dutch got there before the Germans did. The Germans just been hanging out on the border.
Hey, the Germans have been fighting in the air since the beginning.
So are they landing more units? Because I keep seeing ones pop up. Are they coming like out of reserve into active combat?
They're coming out of reserve because whenever a unit is like damaged, like really badly, it'll go into a reserve status to repair itself.
Okay.
But if like the base it's in is under attack, it'll auto deploy. So it'll just keep like popping back in, popping back out, and it'll keep doing that until it's dead.
Okay. So these are actually not German submarines. These are real Polish submarines. So I'm going to send them to attack the unit.
You know what? One of them's two of them at least are older German submarines.
The
The U-31s are German.
Oh, this is the S3
He's talking about the ones
636. Yeah, the ones that are up there right now.
Oh yeah, shit.
Fire!
Yeah.
Drowned in your own blood.
Okay. The Russians are retreating back to their naval base and getting on boats to get out.
Yeah, but the German and Polish navies are just like waiting there though, right outside.
We took it. We took the city.
Yeah, they still have a naval base and another smaller.
Don't you worry about that naval base.
Oh man, those all those poor troops on those boats with no escort are totally gonna get fucked.
So my submarine, is there any way to really tell? Okay, so I can just look at them, and then every once in a while I hear, and I think that's a I think that's a torpedo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're killing things. I'm seeing things blow up.
Kiel Canal means I'm going to get there a lot quicker as well with my navy.
I told you there was a reason to build the Kiel Canal.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh wait, this is an EU4.
Still, I'm glad that you built it in EU4. Well done. It now gets.
It's too bad we don't know how to mod this, or we could have modded in our custom nations and played this in modern days with our custom nations.
Oh
Can you
god,
imagine the
no!
Hellfire
I
Navy?
don't want to play any more Bundeswehr clan.
Oh, poor Bundeswehr clan. Ah ha ha! You're dead now, bitch!
I like that there's this one AT infantry just defending the approach into the naval base right now.
So, I'm seeing Russian planes coming across the border. Do you have to get air transit rights to fly across a sovereign nation?
Technically, you can go anywhere you like, but the problem is, I mean, like you could see coming from the who is this right here? The Lithuanian border. You see missiles coming out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're shooting at the Russians there.
Yeah, the Lithuanians are shooting at the Russians as they're going over.
Oh,
So
nice.
the Lithuanians are like, you didn't get, you know,
You're
we're
an
not-
unidentified
Yeah.
military aircraft.
Oh my god! And all those Polish and Dutch troops go storming into the port. Oh my god!
Yeah, all you need to do is-
Deutschland über.
I don't think you got the anthem right.
No.
Oh, I don't know what the
Sure.
Polish anthem is.
It's
now
definitely
the only
not.
thing you
It's
need
definitely
to
not
do.
Deutschland.
It's definitely not
I was singing in honor of my German brethren.
All right, well, I'm going to start setting up my patrols to the north through St. Petersburg here.
Oh,
The German-
my God.
The German and Polish Navy should probably also take the oil derricks off the coast that are
How do you
currently.
do that? Because I'd like some oil. All right, you guys go here.
You know, I've actually never done an amphibious landing before in this game.
Well, it's currently garrisoned, so some you got.
Get back here, you goddamn merchant marine Russians! Get back here. That's right, get bent.
My submarines are moving diagonally.
Oh, it looks like the Russians are diverting through. Is this Estonia or?
Some of them
Or-
are turning around.
Yes, they're diverting to Estonia. They're going through Estonian waters to get around you.
Oh yeah. I'm doing things on purpose, guys.
You're doing well. Like you're doing good.
Well,
We've got the airfields in what do we got here? Kaliningrad has an airfield. I'm going to move my air force up there.
Bob,
to
your
Kaliningrad.
Orion 3 is like a goddamn hero.
Spotting all of those.
Oh my god, I know. There's 1 million Russian troops over here. Okay, we got it.
Well, I think that's it for this episode. So I think.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. All right. So thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Go check out the other perspective, except for Romania, who's just sitting there.
I was watching it from my point of view that whole time, just waiting for
like,
things to
like
develop.
a Bond villain, that's for sure. Meanwhile, while brave Polish, and Dutch, and German soldiers take it to the Russians.
I'm alive.
That was essentially the equivalent of just throwing the reins at somebody else, which was your AI minister, and going, "Yeah, no, you deal with it. You deal with it."
Yeah,
We'll
Thank you
see
for watching.
next
Yeah,
time.
we'll catch you guys later.
Goodbye.
Bye.